everybody, what's happening? It's a Sunday night live Gastlecast. We are here to crap all over Target. F Target.
Well,
we can't say the curse words yet, Heather, because we're monetized.
Oh.
We have to be easy at first. I think we have to wait like 15 to 20 minutes.
We have to ease it in.
Yeah, we have to. Yes. Yeah, talk dirty to me like that, Heather. We don't have to be, we don't have to use foul language, but we can talk around it, right?
Sure.
By talking about how we're easing it in, right? We're not actually saying the F word. We're just saying that we're easing it in slowly, gently, and sometimes even hard, right?
I like that.
So welcome, everybody. We're glad to see you here. I saw somebody in the chat said that I have my hairline is receding. What?
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Hold on. Did someone really say that?
How dare you?
Were they being rude?
Somebody said, when is... Oh, no, hold on. That's not him. Hold on. Chris' hairline getting up there. My hairline's going up there, Heather. I'm losing... My hair's going away. What's happening?
Sorry, but that person... Can I cuss yet?
No. No, it's okay. He doesn't know. He's just seeing a photo. Look, I got good hair, I think. Heather cut my hair recently.
He has a ridiculous amount of hair, and he hasn't lost any since I've been with him.
Heather, what are you eating? It's yet another Sunday night where you're sitting in front of the audience eating
food. I have a couple snacks tonight, but right now I currently have these popcorners, and they're
amazing.
Chili.
They're good.
They're okay, but
I like them.
There was something that we had a long time ago that was sweet chili, and it was not these, and Chris keeps telling me it was these.
I really thought it was.
It was. You know what it was? It was the rice cakes.
Yes,
rice
the
cakes,
little rice
chili.
cake things. Yeah, the little ones.
Those are bomb. These are good.
They're
but
good. I like them. They're not too heavy with the taste. You know what I mean? Not too much.
They're a little too sweet for me though, for a savory snack.
I'll tell you one thing. You're not too sweet for me.
I know I'm not sweet at all.
You're sweet. You're just a Yeah, you're right. Not at all. Yes, it's just the hat. Thank you, Cat. It's Maru. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm not, I'm not having a receding hairline. I just want to put that out there first. Even if I am, I'll just continue to wear hats because screw it. What are you gonna do? I'm getting old. I'm gonna be 40 in a couple of years. I'm a guy on YouTube making toys, videos about toys, and I'm not losing my hair yet. And I consider that a good thing, right? If I start losing my hair, maybe I need to put this whole thing behind me. You think that's the time where I hang up the old hat? Or actually, the opposite, right? Put on the old hat. Because I'll have receding hair. Are you with me or are you in the chat? Where are you?
I'm listening to you and I'm reading.
What did I just say?
That you're just going to wear a hat.
I said I'm not hanging up the hat. Instead, I'm putting it on. Right? The old YouTube hat is not being hung up. I'm putting it on. Okay, it's a good joke.
Tyler, hate to break it to you. We don't have any news on the Hulk or Black Panther. We're just here to complain. We have no idea where anything is. Things are getting canceled. Sorry, I curse. I didn't mean to.
Things are getting canceled. It is a complete, I don't want to curse yet. Maybe we should. It's a complete shit show. It's what it is. Unfortunately, I hate it. Target is, it seems like every day we're finding out something new that we hate about Target. Today wasn't as bad. But the course of the week, it's been getting just worse.
Thank you, Lord Headstorm.
Yes, thank you. For
Target.
Chris and Heather for new CEOs of Target. We would burn that place to the ground, and not because we'd want to. It's just because we're not good. I don't think we'd be good enough to run Target. I think we'd totally screw it all up. Just as we get started here, just want to remind you to head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support the channel in very big ways. Go over there, check it out, see what level is good for you. If a level is good for you, sign up. I just want to mention that last night we had our Google Meet Patreon call last night with all of our patrons. We had a ton of people show up. That was the most amount of people we've had show up ever on our Google Meet. So thank you to all of our patrons for showing up, and thank you for your support. It was a blast. We started off sort of slow, but I think that the meeting got better as we went along, and then we tried to close it out, and then we didn't, and we stayed on until about midnight. We were on very late. By the end of it, we were talking. What were we talking about? We were talking about something really messed up. I think we were talking about me getting butt implants. I think that's sort of like where and then we talked about Heather's new job. So that was a lot of fun, too. But we talked about me having butt implants. It was great. We had a great time. And if you want to have good conversation like that and hang out with the Gastlecast and have a possibility to win prizes, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast. Thank you, Michael Petrino. Appreciate you. He was actually there. He's a supporter, and he's amazing. Michael Petrino, great guy. And Zach Bonifer as well.
Tyler, we live in Maryland.
Yes. We are in Maryland. We have not seen any of the Blacklight Funko Pops from Target just yet. They haven't hit our stores. We're still waiting. I'm still waiting just to get the 3. They haven't shown up at all.
Chino! Good day, mate. He's in Australia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Richard Perez, we would love to see you on a Patreon chat sometime. I hope you're feeling better, my friend.
Don't be ashamed. I will say this. You want to show up to Patreon, the live chats, because we're going to start doing giveaways that you could only win by being there. The things that we show on the in our photos that we post before the Patreon stream, those will be for everybody, but we'll also have some special things that are specifically for people who show up. I do want to mention the things that we gave away last night on Patreon, because I think we gave away a lot. I think this is the most amount we've given away. We gave away an Ahsoka Hot Toys Cos Baby. We gave away the full set of the Alice in Wonderland Blacklight Funko Pops. We gave away a T'Challa as Star-Lord from Box Lunch, which is metallic. We gave away a Professor Hulk. And was that it? We give away anything else? I feel like there was something else. Ronald McDonald from Australia. Thank you to all of our friends in Australia who sent us one. We had a couple of our friends from Australia send us the McDonald's Funko Pop. You guys are awesome. We were able to give one away. We kept one. I'm actually looking at it across the room here. So thank you very much.
And Calvin Lee was an MVP.
Yes, Calvin Lee.
2 patrons up with the Hollywood Ang and the Hollywood is it T'Chaka?
T'Chaka, that's right. Now I'm choking here. I
kept calling him
I don't know what's going on
last night.
I got something in my throat. It might be one of those little popcorn things. Maybe we should tell people not to eat them. I can feel it in there, like a little kernel or something. Jamar is here. Hello, Jamar. We were just chatting, and we were talking about Walking Dead just a moment ago.
Were we?
But he and I.
Oh.
We were chatting about it. We were enjoying.
I was like, where was I? I don't remember.
We were enjoying talking about Walking Dead. We love Walking Dead. He did mention that Walking Dead has gotten way too Hollywood. He says it seems like everybody, basically looks too clean to be in the apocalypse. Totally agree.
Oh my God, they are.
Yeah. I said they look.
He still is a little bit scruffy, and Daryl's sort of like gross.
Both of those guys are scruffy in real life, though.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's kind of like the way they carry themselves.
Trust me, I know.
Do you like that?
Oh my God.
Really?
They not so much Norman Reedus, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
What? No, I mean, would you? Okay. Well, let me ask you this: would you be okay? Let's say Jeffrey Dean Morgan, like one day, and we're not together. Like I know you're not going to cheat on me or anything, but one day Jeffrey Dean Morgan shows up on your doorstep, and he's like,
"Oh, he's coming inside."
He's like, "Hey, no, listen to me.
He's coming inside."
Hey, Heather, I was hoping that me and you could kind of hook up, and then he'd say, "But I haven't taken a shower in a few days because I've been on set." Now, would you be down with that? He hasn't showered. But he smells. He doesn't smell good. Like he has a very musky smell. Are you into that?
I will just hold my breath as long as I can.
I kind of see what that guy was saying in the comments. You sort of don't have eyebrows. It's hard to see them. Your glasses block them. Yeah, somebody said that Heather doesn't have eyebrows, and Heather's.
I actually have very thick eyebrows.
Heather's response was, "In the next video, I'm going to have 3 eyebrows."
Yeah.
So you would take a Stinky Negan or a Daryl? Like, would you do Daryl also? Like, would you be down with Daryl? So
I don't really like him.
But Negan, you would.
He's okay. He's okay.
Okay, but Negan, you're that like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You're totally all in.
All in. No, he's all in.
No, oh, I know, but okay. But is he? Is that like if it came about where he just showed up? Would you possibly say, Chris, I'm sorry, I got to kick you to the curb. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's here. I got JDM. I can't have you right now. I'm going to have a little break time.
Would you be okay with that if it were Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Of course not. What, am I going to have you go and
really?
get with stinky old Jeffrey Dean Morgan? No. What are you out of your mind?
He's not stinky.
He might be.
He's not. I remember he smelled good when we met him.
Okay. What if Michonne showed up on my doorstep and she was saying the same thing to me? Would you allow it?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
We're at a crossroads here. What if we go down to Sonoy, Georgia, or Sonoy, Georgia again, and they just happen to approach us about this?
Okay.
We heard on the Gastlecast that you're gonna cheat on each other by banging us. You think you want to bang us? We haven't showered in a long time.
Why are they not showering?
I don't know. Jamar would take a sweaty Rosita. Rosita. That actress is actually very attractive. I'm on board. I'm on board with that. Like totally. He smells like cottage cheese. Would you be down if he smelled like an old cottage cheese?
An old cottage cheese, no. But like regular cottage cheese just doesn't really smell.
Okay.
It's just like regular.
Okay. Well, good to know. Listen, I'm on board. I understand. I'm here. I get it. Okay, so Target. That's what we're here for, right? We're here to crap all over Target, and we're going to do it together. That's what we're going to do.
Chris, who's your celebrity pass?
My celebrity pass.
Your hall pass.
Like the woman I would choose?
Yes.
Ooh,
Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah, maybe Evangeline Lilly. Yeah, she's super super duper hot. I don't know. That's a good question. I think Evangeline Lilly might be the one. I think. Who would yours be?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Okay, so Jeffrey Dean Morgan is yours. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good to know. So if it ever happens, we know which one we're giving a hall pass for each other. Okay. So anyway, I have never catched a stream lull. Perfect. You're the right one. We're talking about who our hall passes are, celebrity-wise. Okay, so
why is this one up?
Oh, that's the sound for everything else. That's the sound out. Okay. Michael Petrino, Michonne, of course.
Yeah, he loves Michonne.
I love
Michonne too.
I love it in Michonne, I love it in Michonne, okay, so Target. Are things going to get better? I'm really concerned because I have now Heather ordered rather, the zombie Doctor Strange. Now, we know that a lot of this nonsense has been happening with the Black Light Funko Pops, mainly because the Black Light Funko Pops are so popular that people are bombarding the site to get them. Were they doing the same thing for the Doctor Strange zombie? That's the big question, right? So how long did it take for it to sell out? And from what I could tell, you had mentioned to me like 15 minutes ago when it all happened that I ordered you a Doctor Strange. I went to the page and he was still up. So he was up for quite a while before he sold out. So does that mean the website not being overwhelmed means that the Funko Pop will not be canceled?
I don't know. Okay, so here's my thing. I honestly think a lot of it has to do with contracts that they have with Funko. And they're probably only allowed to do certain things. And if Funko says, we don't have our shipment, we don't know when it's going to be in, you can't sell this, then they can't sell it. And they are forced to refund customers. However, I think it's really weird that they canceled a lot of the Black Panther sets.
Yeah.
And then they were immediately put back on the website. Now, I personally haven't seen screenshots, but I didn't go looking for them of people placing orders that day.
Right.
But it makes me wonder, are those orders going to get canceled too because it was a glitch? Because that's what I was told by the Target employee. He said that was a glitch. People didn't actually purchase it. But there's apparently proof on the internet that they were purchased. But was it a glitch purchase?
Right. Well, if they're not canceled yet, will they eventually be canceled? Because what I think has happened, we talked about this a little bit, that the Black Panther went up, and then Target must have had some sort of discussion with Funko, and Funko is saying, or Funko or whoever is sending these pops to Target for them to be disseminated to the people who purchase them. Whoever that is, Funko or middleman or whoever, is saying they're not going to be ready. They're not going to be ready. It's going to be a while. So go ahead and cancel all of your orders. So even if people did get it on the second, run when they were dropped again after a bunch of cancellations happened, I expect them all to be canceled. I expect them all to be canceled and then them to be put back up on the website again at a later date. That's how I read it. And what's interesting is that we talked to Dean Blockley, who I think is here. In Australia, they actually have the Blacklight Hulk there, the 10-inch.
Yeah.
It's on the shelves. So that means that Blacklight Hulk should show up at some point. Now, I don't have my Okay. None of my Funko Pops for the Black Light set have been canceled other than Black Panther. Everything else is good to go right now.
There was a Thanos
right
that
now.
was.
No, I
You
had.
canceled it?
I ordered 2 Thanoses and it canceled one of them.
Gotcha.
Okay, and I tried to order a second one because I was afraid that one we were going to get canceled out, which it ended up basically saying you can only buy one, which is why it ended up getting canceled. The Black Panther got canceled all by itself, and I'm really thinking that this is going to be one of those things where down the road it's going to come back up and then we're all going to have to fight for it again, or they won't put it up on the website and they'll instead stock them in the store. But I think they'll have an online sale anyway. And my other thought is that people are freaking out. I'm seeing a lot of people saying stuff like, they canceled my order. I'm done collecting. I'm done. Well, as a Funko collector, and if you've been collecting as long as we have, keep in mind that this happens all the time. Like, this type of stuff happens all the time. It happens with mainly with Target, but a lot of this kind of stuff, like you get the wrong information, or it takes a long time for you to get the order. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that happens behind the scenes. You just have to be ready for it. But the one thing I can tell you, if you're concerned about Black Panther, that your cancellation came through, do not worry, because they probably made a lot of these.
Yeah, it's just like something about it is strange. I wish I knew more about it because it just doesn't sit right with me.
You mean in the ways that it happened?
Yeah, the way that things are happening. I mean, I don't know. It's just strange. It's really strange.
Doctor Strange?
No, just regular strange.
Well, I think they made a ton of these because if you guys remember with the Eddie Brock Black Light Funko Pop, that was another one where they made a ton of them. And they were showing up in stores. In fact, I think they're still showing up in stores randomly. People are finding them still.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I think you're going to have multiple waves of the same exact thing. They did it with the first wave of all the Black Lights. Remember Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America? I think I might have missed one. I might have missed one there. But they dropped all of them, and then they restocked them later on a couple of times. So don't be too concerned or get yourself too upset about it.
Sean Neal said Australia isn't suffering the port congestion that LA and other West Coast ports are experiencing. Maybe that's it. It's also quicker to get to Australia than U.S. on a shipping vessel, which is completely
There you
true.
go. That's yeah.
And
I'm on board with that.
There have been so many delays. So I checked into a couple things with some shops that we know. You know that Batman comic cover? That was due to come out this month. It's now pushed back. The earliest shipment that the U.S. is going to see is late January now.
What?
Yeah. It was pushed from September to late January.
Really?
Yeah,
See,
because of issues with the pandemic.
a lot of people are being hateful, and they're like, oh, Funko's dead and it's going away and the popularity's gone and the fad's gone. That's not true. I think what it is that a lot of the Funko Pops that we all want and we want to get our hands on, we can't. And it's because they're being pushed back like this. It's all due to the pandemic. That's what all this has to do with.
It
But
does.
we were talking about on our Google Meet call last night that people, I think a lot of people might have gotten burnt out anyway because of FunCon, number one, but also because since the pandemic started, people went on a mad tear to get Funko Pops.
Yes.
Right? So I think people have like increased their collection by a lot
Yes.
over the course of a year. And a lot of people are probably right now sweating. Now they have a whole house full of Funko Pops, and they're trying to figure out, one, where do I put them? And two, do I really need all of these? Right?
Yeah.
And so now they're trying to part with them. I think Brian Barrick was mentioning last night that he went to a local shop and people are dropping, like selling off their collections a lot right now. Like that's a big
wild.
thing.
But people are still buying
People,
stuff.
of course. Listen, but a lot of people always say that Funko is like Beanie Babies. I mean, we've said this a million times on this channel. They're
It's
nowhere near Beanie
No.
Babies. Nowhere, not even close.
The biggest difference is that they are more like they're figures. They're not like stuffed animals, right? But the biggest difference is the fact that they're licensed.
The licensed, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because any movie that comes out, any genre, any movie, anything comes out, they can make Funko Pops of it
Yeah.
because it works perfectly for any genre. Like you had, there were pops from what was the musical that we all liked?
Hamilton?
Hamilton. the Hamilton Funko Pops all came out. I mean, what other collectible can you buy
Of Hamilton.
that would make Hamilton?
Yeah.
They literally make everything. Like they
Yeah.
cover across the board. They literally make something for everybody, which is I think one of their monikers, like one of their mottos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see a question up here. Y'all have kids? I do. I have from a previous marriage. I have one child, my son, and he was actually on a live over the weekend where we posed Hot Toys. We had a blast, and he had a blast, and we got a lot of really cool feedback. People were talking to him during the live. It was really cool, and he was talking about it all weekend. So thank you for those who showed up, and thank you for those who were saying so many nice things to him and about him. And thank you for keeping it kid friendly. I really appreciate you guys for that, because things can go off the rails sometimes. What else we got, Heather?
Good question. I don't know where we were.
Oh, here, hold it, go up. There was Anna Reyes was asking something. It was a long question. Chris, I have good news for you. Do you remember when one of your fans sent you the Lego Iron Man helmet? Guess what? There's a rumor of a Lego helmet of the Mandalorian. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool news. Thank you. I really want the Infinity Gauntlet Lego. And if I find it, that'll be something that I do buy at some point. I think it goes for about the same amount of money.
They didn't have it today?
I did. You know what? I didn't look. Hold on. Chris, you remember? Go up. Chris, you remember the problem that with that Hulk before? The hammer kept... Yes, I know, Jamar. Yeah, the hammer kept breaking off.
He thinks that they're going to be extra careful this time.
Yeah.
The Fun Cove just said, as a small business owner, we're struggling with wholesale pre-orders on commons, dates being pushed back constantly.
Wow.
And most things now won't be arriving till 2022.
Unbelievable.
I know Poppin' Off Toys, I hope he doesn't get mad at me for saying this, but I mean, I'm sure it's probably pretty semi-public knowledge right now since he has so many customers, you know, contacting him every day, asking about things. He's told me that there are so many bundles that he's had pops for like a month or two, but he's just missing one pop in the set.
No.
And he can't ship the bundles out unless he has the whole
extra
set.
pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually a good way to bring up Poppin' Off Toys. They're one of our sponsors. They're amazing. Wes Howard is a great dude. Head over to poppinofftoys.com. Check out all the stuff they do have on hand. In fact, I just ordered... What did I order the other day? Oh, the Marvel zombies, right? The commons.
I ordered those.
You ordered them, yeah. So we ordered those. That was awesome. So we'll be showing those on the channel. In fact, recently from Poppin' Off Toys, I got the new Mandalorian bundle with the chase.
Wait, we got it in the mail?
We did. Yeah, we got it yesterday. So we'll show those off very soon.
Cool.
I got something stuck in my throat. I don't know what's going on here.
Which of the latest Marvel Blacklight drop do you like the best?
What do I like the best? I'm seeing that you like Ant-Man. Ant-Man's cool, but I saw him under the black light in a photo, and he didn't really do much for me. I guess personally, I like the Thanos the most, but then again, I'm a huge fan of Thanos, so I think that would be my answer. I think, the first wave was the best wave. It had all these comic booky sort of stylized characters, and that Spider-Man that they first dropped was super, super, super cool. So I would like to see more comic booky looking characters. Let's do that. And the Hulk. The Hulk is a cool one too. Ghost Rider and Carnage are just really wacky looking. They're just like, I don't know, it's just like a bunch of colors mashed together, which is cool, but I don't know, it's not as cool as that first wave of black light that was dropped on Target.
How does a minimum sale price affect what Funko makes from their pops if sellers purchase their pops at a certain price anyway? So, Craig, that's a very good question. The thing is, Funko is actually upping their price for the wholesalers. I don't know how the minimum price affects Funko, but I think what they're seeing is the smaller retailers are probably complaining about your Target and your Walmart and things like that because their prices are so low. So Funko's sort of like, well, let's try to put a stop to it, is my guess. And they want at an $11.99 or more price tag across the board so that they get less complaints from the smaller guys. That's my guess. I can't speak for Funko.
Right, so they're leveling the playing field more or less.
That's what it seems like. That's what I hope it is. I know that there is a certain company, and I'm not going to say their name because I don't believe in trashing small businesses, but they are a small business, and they do everything that they can to undercut other companies. And the reason isn't to make money, because they're not making very much off of what they sell. Their reason is they want to get an exclusive from Funko. So they're trying to sell as much as they possibly can, which is sort of crappy.
Funko should have a different way of doing exclusives.
They should.
I think that's a poor way of doing it, where you have to make a certain bottom dollar.
I think it's obscene. I remember, I forget who told us what that number was, but it was an obscene amount of
I think
pops
it was
you had to sell.
All Time Toys.
Was it?
Yeah, Jason.
Okay. Yeah, someone told us what it takes for that, like, smaller retailers to get an exclusive, and it was ridiculous. Like the minimum pops you had to sell or something.
Do we think the Panther will drop this week? Another Panther drop? No. I think that the Panther has been pushed back. That's my personal opinion based off of what's going on. I think Black Panther has been pushed back, maybe even to next year. So therefore, we will not see that one for a while. That's where my head's at with that. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm thinking.
Has Target announced when Diamond Bulbasaur is coming out? No, I don't think so. We haven't heard
Somebody
anything.
else is mentioning that before.
Yeah.
No, haven't seen anything. So keep in mind that, like we're talking, the other things that we've been talking about during this live, that because of the pandemic, things are being pushed back. And actually, I think the Funko was talking about it with the Commons. Expect to see delays. And that the delays might be shown through cancellations like Target's doing right now. You might see cancellations due to delays. So I think that Target wanted to clear off all of the orders they have in because maybe it's overwhelming to their system or something. There's a reason why they're doing what they're doing. And from what I understand, most of everybody has had their orders canceled. Are you going to make a video on the Funko collectors to be careful to purchase Blacklight Pops on eBay due to the fact that there are fakes on the internet? Anna Reyes, we're not like super keen on fakes. I talked to Heather about this. I wanted to do fake sort of videos. I think Heather and I could do a little bit more homework and we could bring that to you for sure. We do have some good friends who are very knowledgeable in that, so they might be able to help us. So Anna, maybe we might be able to bring something like that to you.
I would prefer to see it covered by somebody who actually has knowledge on the subject, because unless it's like incredibly fake, I can't. Well,
I think we need to do our homework. I think we need to
It
become
would
knowledgeable in this because we are YouTubers that talk
here's
about
the
the
thing,
product,
though.
right?
Here's the thing. So we know somebody who has this in the works, and they actually have a way of getting these fake pops without actually directly supporting the people who create fakes. And I believe that they're going to make a video soon.
Oh, okay.
And I'd just rather somebody with more knowledge and that has examples.
We do have to become more
show
knowledgeable
you.
ourselves, though.
Yeah, we
should.
really do.
We really need to.
But at the same time, when do we ever purchase anything from Mercari or eBay?
True.
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, it's just not something that Chris and I really look out too much for, just because we don't like, we have all of the old stuff we really want.
Ray Lopez, kind of curious, what was the first pop that you bought for your collection? The first pop I bought a full set of Guardians of the Galaxy Funko Pops.
Minus Yondu.
That was the only one I did not buy, and I was really bummed out about that.
Mine was the Invisible Demiguise. It was an Amazon exclusive, and for whatever reason, it did not have an Amazon sticker on it. I don't think any of them did. And it's just a Demiguise from Fantastic Beasts, and he's clear. He's invisible.
Absolutely. Carlos, we love you too. Thank you. Yeah, so at this point, I feel like completely shitting on Target is what we all want to do. But I feel like there is a bigger story going on, and I feel like it's hard to blame Target specifically. I think they're taking the brunt of it. Will they release a statement about this and explain to us all why it's happening? Absolutely not. We won't hear a thing about it. The only thing we'll hear is when it pops back up for sale again for pre-order. I just think it's absolute garbage to put an item up for pre-order only to cancel all of the pre-orders with no explanation. But see, here's the thing. I think there should have been some sort of explanation, maybe an email to everybody who ordered it saying, like, the reason why your order was canceled is because of this. Instead, we got like this did we get a vendor thing? Is that what it said? Something about vendor?
A vendor delay. Or
I guess that's okay. I mean, I guess it gives you an idea of what is going on. But I think it would have been much better if it's like, hey, we're sorry that this happened, blah, 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 blah. Instead, we had to call to get the real information. And Heather, what exactly did the guy tell you? You'd rehashed this last night, but rehash it again.
He said it was a vendor issue, and he stated this was out of our control. We did not actually sell any bundles that showed that they went up. And upon hearing that people have seen proof that people ordered them, it does make me wonder, like, are those orders going to be canceled? Were they like fake orders because of some weird glitch when they were trying to cancel out all the orders? I don't know. Like, did they put up inventory? When you cancel an order, typically what happens is it'll ask you if you want to restock it. So, like, did some of them like restock on accident and then they sold the restocked, but they don't have anything
exactly
to sell?
right.
Does that make sense?
It does. So they canceled them out, and then they had all these orders that are now canceled out, but they're still open. They didn't close them, and then that's what went back out to the public. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, that's a complete and utter mess. We just want Target to be transparent. That's all. I mean, really, is it much to ask for? I think
they are.
Well, I think that putting out an email with a better explanation than what they've done. See, here's the biggest issue, I think, and this is going to affect Target. Heather called Target asking them questions, and what they did was give her a gift card.
Yes.
For Target.
A $10 gift card, which would cover almost 50% of that $24.99 bundle. Which is stupid. I told him, I was like,
here's the thing.
I don't need a gift card.
You're not the only one.
No.
Because
how
other
many people are they
posting
giving gift cards to?
So instead of having to give gift cards away, okay, so this is where I'm at with this. If Target would have like released an email that basically just stated, here's what's going on, and you can expect Black Panther in the future. They didn't have to give a date or a time frame, but expect him in the future. He's just not available at this time. We're sorry for the inconvenience, whatever. Instead, they have people calling and asking about this, and they're giving out $10, $5 gift cards for Target left and right. How much money are they losing because of this, right? How much money?
I made the point that they're not losing any money.
Well, you did, because then people are going to go there and spend more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store with the $10 gift card, and I'm going to purchase $100 worth of shit that I don't need because I have a $10 gift card. Right. That's the only thing that makes sense.
What pops did you happen to miss from the newest What If wave? The Neon Reaper says, I missed out on the Amazon Iron Man so far, but I hope that he'll pop back up soon and I can get him. I know Amazon always posts about 50 billion of them, so I know I'll get him. It just takes time. Jesus Dominguez, my first was Shaggy and Scooby from the movie Scoob. That's dope. Those are cool.
Ooh.
Target could just easily stop selling pops and they would just be fine. Brian Dill, I agree with that. But I got to say, I don't like the cancellations, but Target, they seem to be sometimes pretty easy to deal with. At least going to the store and picking stuff up. We've had some pretty good dealings with them in the past. Mike Burns says, we just want to be informed. I completely agree with that. Spidey Pumpkinhead.
Hold on. Here's my thing. What if they can't say certain things, and that's the reason it has to be vague? Because when you go through signing contracts and legal stuff, I mean, you probably can't say as much as you want to say.
I agree. That could be a problem. I want to hear another Funko fail. Today was supposed to be the Ozzie Smith Pop Day at Busch Stadium. It got moved till next year. 35,000 pops are lost at sea.
Whew.
Wow. Honestly, Target does so much business. I don't think it even registers on their radar.
No.
Agreed. I can buy into that. My first Funko given to me by my 18-year-old son is Grogu. I got addicted immediately. Stephanie Nedham. That's awesome. Or Needham. That's awesome. Target doesn't care about Funko because most of their sales come from other things, unlike Hot Topic or Box Lunch, where Funko is most of their inventory. Go says, okay, you guys are making good points. I dig this. Mars. Target has always really sucked with the exclusives. I remember how much of a shit show it was to try to get Target exclusive Pikachu back when it first dropped in 2018. Talk about a shit show. Crota. Glow-in-the-dark Crota from Destiny. If you've been a collector of Funko for a long time and you were collecting around that time, it was unbelievable. People were selling Crota for like $700. Yes. Whew. I remember seeing it for $750. It was either on eBay or one of those things.
No, it was on eBay.
Was it eBay? I
remember that now. Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I used to have a screenshot of it, and I believe it sold. I'm leaving an unfinished Pizza Hut and Starbucks poop next time I go to Target. Dino, okay, thank you. That's going to be a
messy one.
That'll be a messy one.
Pizza Hut's so gross.
What if a bunch of us got together and made these blacklight pops on our own? Do you understand the chaos and magic that could happen? That could be amazing. In fact, Jared Gerber apparently didn't he not make a Quicksilver or Pietro?
He made a Pietro.
So was the cancel order just for Black Panther? Yes. As far as I know, Black Panther was the one that took the major hit.
However, there was also Harry Potter was canceled. A lot of the Harry Potter ones, was it Diagon Alley or something?
Oh, yeah, there were Harry Potter ones that were canceled.
Yeah, they were like deluxes. And then a lot of people got cancellations on the Flock Gizmo.
Going Ghost, thank you so much. He super chatted us.
Ghost.
Target doesn't care about Funko, but most of their sales come from other things. Yes. Yeah, yep.
Tino said he's too lazy to call and complain. Listen, Tino, I am not too lazy when it comes to a $10 Target gift card. I got paid for a 5-minute phone call. It was great.
At Gastlecast, should Target do random drop times like Funko does it? Sure. I mean, Target does set themselves up for failure when they say, okay, on this day at this time, we'll have all this available. I mean, I think anybody that does that is asking for a hurting because their website's going to get bogged down. People are going to be going crazy. It's going to be a disaster when you tell everybody what's going to happen and when. Unfortunately, that's just the way that it is now. There are so many people that want this stuff, especially black lights. Black lights are the big thing. If you take a crap and put it in a box and put a Target logo on it, what do you have? You have
more than what Target typically ships.
More than what Target's giving us right now. Oh my God, Chris! I just got notification that 2 of my 4 pre-ordered retro Star Wars pops shipped. Just need the other 2 to ship before they get canceled. After our convo on Patreon call. That's awesome, Sean. I don't know what's going on with my Stormtrooper. He's still out there in the abyss. I don't know what is happening with my Stormtrooper. I don't think I'll ever get him. Oh my God. So I did receive, maybe I'll save it for a video. I did receive something in the mail and it came in really, really bad shape. I didn't even show Heather yet. Nick Money talking about Crota. Yes, $500. I know. It was unbelievable. That's when Target employees started to figure out what prices were on Funko or like what they could get for their Funko Pops. Jeremy Rosenthal, Amazon has canceled 3 of my pre-orders. Holy shit. So now it's Target and Amazon. What Funko Pops did they cancel? I'd like to know.
Who got into Funko Pops first?
Me. I got into Funko Pops first, and then I dragged Heather kicking and screaming in.
You did not. I willingly
No, it was because I wanted to get certain Funko Pops, and I was working, and Heather, her job at the time was way more flexible, so she could run out and get things, and she'd go hunting, and that's kind of what got her into it. She enjoyed the hunting aspect of it.
It wasn't even just finding the Funko Pops; it was talking to collectors in line.
I
really enjoyed it.
The Funko says 5-minute phone call, $10 gift card. That's $120 an hour, worth the phone call every single time. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely. Why not? Why not do it? We actually called for purposes of investigation. We wanted to be able to tell you guys the best and the latest and greatest news, I guess, at the time. And that's what we received from the guy on the phone, who was really sweet, by the way. The guy
nice.
was trying to be very helpful, and we appreciate him. He didn't have to do the $10 thing, but it was nice that he did.
I didn't ask for anything. I just wanted to know why.
Yeah, just wanted to understand.
Can you tell me why?
Prozac and Pearl says they canceled my Aang and also several of my retro Star Wars pops.
I've heard they're canceling a lot of the retro Star Wars too.
Yeah, I thought mine was going to get canceled. It hadn't been canceled yet.
You got those?
I got the Stormtrooper.
Okay.
I just wanted the Stormtrooper. I thought he was cool. Funko. No, we already said Funko. Got into Funko Pops first. I'm just trying to. Greg Mendoza, thank you. I thank you. I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear something
I think you're great,
positive.
Greg.
We think you're great. It's always nice to hear something positive about the channel. A quick thing. I just want to make mention. We talked about it a little bit. Neon Reaper, I'll get to your question in regards to the worst Funko experience overall. MischiefToys.com. If you guys haven't been there, go and check it out. It's where we're going to be selling our new vinyl toy. Yes, people have been asking, why don't you turn Ghastly into a Funko Pop? Funko should make a Ghastly. We're making our own. That's the whole idea of Mischief Toys. We have our own toy company. We're selling a character, or will be selling a character, named Ghastly, this little creature right here. And he's awesome. And we have a cartoon that has been designed about Ghastly that'll be dropped during the time that we have the toy in hand. We're actually meeting with the folks over that are like sort of the in-between person trying to get the toy created and facilitate the toy getting here through shipping. And we're actually currently waiting for the toy to arrive. So Ghastly will be here soon. He will be on sale on MischiefToys.com. We're hoping sooner rather than later. It could be slow due to the pandemic and everything, like we've been talking about Funko Pops, but we're hoping for the best. But this Tuesday, we're going to go meet with those folks who've been helping us out with this, and we're going to talk about future plans for Mischief Toys. Hope to have some really, really, really good news for you guys very soon, especially for our patrons on Patreon. So look out for that sort of information. We've already gotten a bunch of YouTubers on board to do a review of the figure, which is great. Mm-hmm. Heather, if you want to go ahead and read off a couple of their names, I think you guys might know them.
Top Pops, Wasatch Pop, Bearded Pop Hunter. Who else we got?
Greg Cook.
Ooh.
Dr. Applesauce.
Ooh.
And was there another? I think that's it, right?
I think so. I
think
know.
it's I think that's I think that's everybody. There might be one more, and I'm not forgetting them because they're forgettable. It's just there's just so many. But we're gonna have a lot of channels showing Ghastly on their channel, doing the unboxing, talking about the toy. Not only is the toy amazing, but the box is amazing too. We put a lot of work into the box. Our artist put a lot of work into the box, and we have 2 figures that will be coming after the first 2 figures, and the 2 newest figures is basically what we'll be talking about on Tuesday with our guy. And I cannot wait because these 2 Ghastlies, the 2 new ones, are phenomenal. They look the artwork looks amazing. I cannot wait to get these figures into your hands. I think you're really going to dig it. Check out MischiefToys.com. We have shirts and hats over there, pins, stickers, all sorts of stuff. Go and check it out. Buy your gear now. Get ready for Ghastly. He's going to be coming home soon. There you go. Boom.
5150 Timex says, where is Heather's thick neck sister? Do you remember that picture I sent you the other day?
Thick neck sister?
Yeah, the filter I had on.
Oh, yeah. Right.
The Neon Reaper said, what's your guys' worst Funko experience overall?
Oh, worst Funko experience overall. Hunting Crota was horrible. I would say Hunting Crota was really bad because
that was shit.
I literally went all over the state driving around trying to find the Funko Pop, and I think I ended up getting him through a trade. I don't know.
No, it was a trade, and remember
the guy tried to screw me.
Yeah, he said that he dropped it.
Yes,
and like he screwed up the
box,
and
he blocked me.
And he was so embarrassed that he blocked you. And then I messaged him, and I was like, "Hold on a second, what's going on?" Because didn't you send him your half of the deal?
I did. Yeah, I had already done it.
I don't understand how you find these shitty people.
I don't know, but that was a bad experience. That whole experience around Crota was bad. What else? What else did we do? What did you do? What was a bad experience for you?
I don't know. I don't like seeing people argue about pops.
No. I know one bad thing was moving all of our pops to this house, our new house.
Oh, that was horrible.
That was horrible. The damage that it sustained moving from one house to the other, that was bad. But horrible experiences overall. I mean, we've had a lot of good experiences.
Yeah,
I would
way
say
more good than bad.
the very first person that we sort of like hooked up with to work with, it was a really bad experience. We did a giveaway, and we were brand new to the YouTube scene. I mean, we had
this guy's wild.
We might have had like, I don't know, 50 subscribers, maybe 100 subscribers. We were nobodies. I mean, we're not like we're anything right now, but we were really nobodies back then. And we told him, let's do a team up and we'll do channel stuff, and he'll, be on our live and we'll be on a live with him. And on this particular live that we were going to do, we were going to give away an item, which was a Dragon Zord. Do you remember? It was a New York Comic Con Dragon Zord. And he was giving away something also. I can't remember what it was that he was giving away. We did our end of the bargain. Basically, it was that people had to submit an email to us and show, like, they had to like draw a picture or something. It was something really bizarre.
They had to show us their collection.
Or something. He said he would not give his away because there weren't enough people that submitted. We didn't care because we had made our promise. We would never offer something up to you guys to like any giveaway, even if it was like 2 people entered, 1 person entered. If 1 person entered the giveaway, then they'll just get the item. They're actually following like the rules. So why would I take it? Well, anyway, he goes, I'm not going to do my half of the bargain. He goes, we didn't have enough people to enter. And he was saying that on the live. Remember?
I don't remember that.
It was on the live, and like there was only like maybe 3 people watching. I mean, we were so small at the time. Maybe more than that. But people were watching, and I just thought it was so crappy. But the same guy asked me to edit his videos for him. He's like, I'm going to send you my stuff, and it would be great if you could edit my videos and I could post it on my channel. Would you be willing to do that? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not making videos for you. Yeah, I have not enough time on my hands to make my own.
Yeah,
for crying out loud.
He pops up every once in a while, and he like says that he's gonna do his channel again and do this and do that, and then he doesn't.
It's never gonna happen.
The latest that I saw from him was like a shirtless picture.
I don't want to talk about it
on his Instagram.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's goofy.
Richard Perez said only YouTubers get the $10 gift card though.
Mike Burns asked the Gastlecast, are you excited for it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the Gastlecast is on November the 6th in Millersville, Maryland at a toy show, and we're going to be there having a great time. Hopefully everybody who's local can make it, and if you're out of town and you want to show up, it'll be a great time. Showing up, come and hang out with us.
Brian Dill said make Ghastly a Target exclusive.
Oh my God. Target exclusive Ghastly. I know we'll like have made it if we do end up into a store with an exclusive. I'm talking any store. Like, I'll feel good if anybody will take us, and like, I would love to do an exclusive at like Popping Off Toys or $7 a pop. That would be super cool.
That would
with
be
Ghastly.
Cool. Dean Blockley, we have no idea about a proto or anything. We don't know.
So Tuesday is the big day. So I'll just give you insider knowledge on toy making. We have been in talks with people since, I think, Thanksgiving of last year, like a little bit before Thanksgiving of 2020. And the idea was that the toy will be completed in 3 months. Well, here we are. It's been now, a year, and we're still... No, it wasn't last year, was it? Was it last Thanksgiving? Yeah, it had to have been last thing. So we're almost to a year. But we're still waiting. So the guy that's working on this and working with the people that actually manufacture the toy, there's a lot of communication issues. So we're going to meet up with them on Tuesday, and we're going to iron a lot of stuff out. I want to find out about protos. I want to find out about a lot of things. Just the process and get it under control, because if we're going to make Ghastlies moving into the future, I got to have a better timeline. This timeline is really, really trashy.
Well, pandemic, I don't think we're going to have a good timeline, but there are some other things that need iron out.
But there's things that need to be talked about. For sure.
Kueka 97. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. When is the next Funko event, like Funkoween, etc.? I'm new to this. Actually, there's one. I don't believe it's been talked about yet. I'm not going to say too much, but it is coming the week after this coming week, I believe.
What is it?
I can't say.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't say at all.
Yeah, it's happening towards
say?
the. I just pulled up my calendar. Do you want to see my calendar?
No, did you put the name on there?
No.
Oh, I thought you added like the name on there.
No.
Because I want to know what it is now.
I talked to you about it the other day.
You did?
Yes, it's happening at the end of next week, so look out for that. There will be a bunch of new announcements. I think it'll get a lot of people very excited. It's
Okay.
really, really cool. I think it's going to be one of those something for everybody sort of things.
You're tickling my taint here, Heather. I need to know.
Hey, listen, I'll tickle it later, too.
Whoa! Somebody said earlier that it was getting awkward when we were talking about Jeffrey D. Morgan and you liking his nasty smells. I think this might be more awkward, Heather.
Tino said Heather is going to make you confirm via email that you want to keep your Ghastly at 4 a.m. and give you 17 minutes to respond.
Yes, exactly. I want to get better news for Ghastly. What better news?
Dean. Okay, Dean said your story of the trade guy was great when Heather got him back. That wasn't the story.
That's
that was a
different one.
separate
That's a separate
story.
one. I got screwed a couple of times. And Heather has always been tough guy Heather and got all of her stuff back.
Except what's weird, though, is I wasn't tough guy. I wasn't cursing at anybody. I wasn't being mean. I was just like, hey, man, I don't understand why you blocked him. Chris was my boyfriend at the time. I'm like, you blocked my boyfriend? And he sent his end of the trade. This is very sketchy, and I don't like it. What are you doing?
What the F? Oh, 5150 Timex is Eddie Hamill. Hello,
Hey,
Eddie Hamill.
Eddie.
Chase Gaming says, any news on Black Panther? So the only thing that we've talked about is that they're canceled. They are delayed, and we believe they are canceled due to the delay. And Target hasn't given us really too much other info other than vendor issues, quote unquote, vendor issues. So they're going to cancel everything, and then I'm sure they're going to give us a date later on to do our order. We're going to have to wait.
Yeah.
Michael Petrino posted a really good link. Gastlecast We Hunt Together is a group on Facebook. If you haven't joined up, go and join right now. Gastlecast We Hunt Together is a great group full of great people hunting together, helping each other. It's a fantastic group. Go and join right now. And if you go and join, make sure you fill out all the answers to all the questions. Do not forget that.
Have you guys been threatened before or had a death threat over a pop? Not over a pop. We've had weird things happen
Over the channel. Yes.
No death threats, but something very like vulgar and gross.
Yeah, somebody.
And then also somebody like searching too much into Chris and I and like our personal lives, and that really freaked me the fuck out. And I just don't understand what motivates people, but it really
people tend to
a hard time.
So what happens on this channel is that, as you guys know, we're pretty like we do a lot of comedy stuff, right? So the channel isn't. I hate to say this, but we're not really trashing things. We're just being funny. Like, we're just trying to be funny. And sometimes I think people take our comedy and weave it into something in their mind that we're really trashing what they love, and they become hyper defensive over it, and then they start to attack us, and sometimes those attacks go really deep. And there was one guy who was commenting on our videos and saying very sexual, gross things about Heather, which then moved to our email
because
and
we
they were
blocked
saying,
him.
Because we blocked him, he was saying too much, and then he went to our email and said sexual, really gross things. And then he included, like, my son in some of it. And what he was saying about my kid, it was like, you know, when he talks about me, like, fine, you say whatever you want about me. I don't care. But start talking about Heather, then you start really pissing me off. And then talking about my kid is just another level. So people would just get really strange. We also have people who get very angry that they get kicked out of the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group on Facebook. We are really against like flipping and all sorts of stuff. We got a lot of rules there. But when people start breaking the rules on a regular basis, we just say, you know, to hell with you. You got to go because we're tired of reiterating the rules. We've had a couple of people get really mad about that and start attacking us for that reason too.
Yeah, so the best one was very recent, actually. This guy tried to flip a common pop in our group, like common, like just came out, common. You can buy it for like $8.50 somewhere. And he contacted Chris asking why he was kicked. And then he contacted me. Neither of us answered because he knows what he did. Like, he's not an idiot. He knows that flipping is, like, the one thing you don't do in that group, and then being a bully. and then he took it to our Instagram, and the weirdest thing that people do, and I don't want to sound like a jerk right now. I might sound like a jerk, but I promise I don't mean to sound like a jerk. But he said something like, "It really sucks because I really enjoy your content, but now I'm going to have to stop watching." First of all, the Facebook group is separate from our channel. And half the time, Chris and I don't even personally kick people. Half the time, our group of moderators does. Second of all, I don't understand, like what he expects. Does he expect me to say, "Oh, well, you're a fan of our channel? Well, let me let you back in. It's cool. It's cool that you try to take advantage of somebody."
Right, exactly, yeah.
In our group. When that's like the number one thing you don't. It's literally called We Hunt Together, which means we help each other out. We're not out to like scalp and flip and be nasty to one another or whatever. Those are the two biggest things in the group is please don't be downright nasty to somebody and don't flip.
Yeah.
It's
stupid.
But
and also don't say like I'm not going to watch your content anymore because
I don't care.
I mean there's that. I mean if you're not going to watch our content then don't watch it. Like I'm not going to fight with you about it. It's I mean you're not. I want people. Hold on. I want people to view it and watch it and enjoy it and have the the feedback going back and forth where we're all talking to each other and enjoying it together and laughing together and everything. But don't use that as like I don't know. Don't use that as a tool to
like
get at
a
me.
Manipulation tactic.
It's like, well, I'm not going to watch you if you don't let me back in. Well, okay, that's fine. I unfortunately, I don't really talk to this person that much. But if it were somebody like, I don't know, Dean Blockley, as a good example, watches our content and leaves these funny feedback and comments, and we've developed a relationship with him. In fact, I would have to say that a lot of you guys here who watch us on a regular basis, we have built relationships with a lot of you, not even just in the chat sometimes, but also in the group and also in Messenger. Like Tombstone, Brian Barrick, obviously, but like a lot of folks like Dean Blockley, we've talked a lot over Messenger. Like I'll BS with a lot of people. We'll talk just anything. Like we'll just talk about collectibles and all sorts of stuff. So it's just, I don't know, especially somebody I don't talk to that much. If you're going to say like, well, I'm not watching your stuff anymore. I just don't care. Like it doesn't, it's not going to hurt my feelings.
That's what I was going to say. I just want to reiterate, we appreciate every single view that we get on this channel.
Absolutely.
We truly do.
Of course. But don't threaten me.
Yeah.
Don't threaten me with bullshit.
That's not even a threat. Like, just don't.
It's a threat because the person's like, well, you're losing a view because of what you're doing.
Shut
and
up.
Like,
You'll be back.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Chris and Heather, stop by and say, hey, watching Walking Dead right now.
Tasha.
Tasha.
I hope it's good. I'm really excited to see this episode tonight.
Christopher Geraldo says, I think tough guy Heather is cuter. Okay. Amazon pushed back my Ultimate Hulk Hogan figure to 2022. Holy shit.
Wow.
I like when tough guy Heather rapid shits on con pops. It's like poetry, says. Yes, it is. We have such a great time poo-pooing stuff. It's just fun to do it. It's fun. I mean, come on. A lot of people take super offense to that, but come on.
So we're getting into the comments where we were talking about the person who was talking about me and Max. And
right.
Yeah. Oh my. I was so upset. I've never been upset like that over I don't really get upset over comments. Sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes I get annoyed. Like, why do you have to post something like people are just rude anyhow, but like
they just take it to a place it doesn't belong.
Right. But I don't get upset. I was visibly and physically upset. Like, I was shaking. I was crying. I told Chris, like, I want to call the cops. Like, it was vulgar. It was foul.
And I promise she's not being dramatic about this. It was like, it was just really messed up. It was messed up. Like, things that were said were really messed up. That's the bottom line. It was messed up.
It felt really,
it should have never been. It should have never been said. That's for sure. Brian Barrick, he left at one point, so goodbye, Brian.
Good
Glad
night,
to have
Brian.
you. Love our Brian Barrick.
He's not here, but good night.
Yeah, good. We love you, Brian. Chris, not to be hold on. What's it say? Chris, I try not to be vulgar with my comments. More funny, at least I try. Nick Bayer, you do a good job.
Nick Bayer is great.
No. Vulgar is it like you can curse or whatever in your comments. I don't care about stuff like that. It's when you start saying disgusting things about like one of us. It's like people are like way over the line.
Chris, are you going to get the Robert Downey Jr. signature?
Oh, God.
Chris, you better be careful with your answer because if that's yes, I am throwing you out.
No, I'm not because the Robert Downey Jr. autograph starts at $700 and then it's actually more than that when you start adding all the different like things to it, like having him do like a personal like inscribing your name or inscribing Iron Man.
I love having my name signed on it because one, that means it's mine specifically. Like I'm totally cool with my name being put on. Like I've had people ask me, like some celebrities ask me, like, do you not want me to put your name on it? I understand people don't like that for resale. I'm not reselling this. It doesn't matter.
I don't like my name on anything.
It doesn't
it's just
matter
the
to
aesthetic.
me.
It's the aesthetic for me. I'd rather not have the name. Personally.
To me, it doesn't matter.
Right. But Robert Downey Jr., would I pay that money over mailing it? No. But if it meant that I saw him at a con and he did it, I might think about that. Because of I want the experience, like having something signed like over the internet to me just isn't enticing. Like we're having a local con soon. And at the local con, Christopher Lloyd is going to be there. And I want him to sign my green Marty McFly that Michael J. Fox signed. So I want both of them, I want both their signatures on the same Funko Pop. I thought that would be cool. So going and meeting him and having him do this would be fantastic. But sending it to Christopher Lloyd to have him sign it to me is just not, I don't know, it's just not worth it. Yeah. Not worth it.
22 Lifestyle, can I join the group? Of course you can.
Of course.
As long as you don't flip or be mean to anybody.
Yeah, right, exactly. We got rules.
If you go to Gastlecast.com, it'll reroute you directly to the Facebook group, and we would love to have you there. We basically our motto is we hunt together, which means like if someone's at Target, they'll take pictures of the store and say, hey, does anyone need anything? Be PayPal ready. They'll go to their car or they'll purchase it, go home, and they'll take pictures and send it to you and package it up and get it out to you. And some people like sell some older stuff. There's a lot of people who joke around in there, a lot of memes. It's fun. We really enjoy it.
There is one thing I do want to say tonight, and it's in reference to some content that I watched tonight. I just want to say that if you're a content creator, you create YouTube videos and stuff like that, take chances. Go the distance, take chances. Don't worry about what the end result's going to be. Have fun with it. I know this is completely off topic, but it really bothered me because this particular person, they basically are handing off an idea for a video to somebody else for another video. And I'm never afraid to do anything new. Like you'll see, like I do these Hot Toys videos where I do unboxings and I do all this like cinematic type stuff. I always like to try something a little bit different from time to time. We always do these like news videos and comedic and all that stuff. But every once in a while, I like to do something a little bit different. Now, it might not garner the same attention. We might not get the same views. But still, it's something fun to do. But I just want to say, if you're a content creator or you're thinking about being a content creator, do not be afraid. We all have to start somewhere. You got to figure out where your place is, what you want to do, and how you want to do it. But do it. And do it, like, give it your all if you're going to do it. Don't half-ass it. I've seen too many YouTubers that have been in line with us, like doing videos like us, and then just, like, completely giving up. And I understand lifestyles change and things happen, and maybe you fall out of doing what, like Funko Pop collecting as an example. You might fall out of love with it, so you no longer want to make videos. But if you really want to do it and you really want to make good content, do it. Just fucking do it. Have fun while you're doing it, and just work your balls off. Okay? I just wanted to say that. And this person who I'm not going to mention who they were or what the situation is, but I'm just saying I wanted to get that message out there. I hope they hear what I'm saying. I don't think they will, but I just really wanted to get that message out. Just work really hard. I work a full-time job and I make a video every single day. That's not a complaint. That's just saying that it can be done. Do not be afraid of it. Do the real fucking thing if you're going to do it. Do the real YouTube thing. If you're going to be a YouTuber, do it. Don't be a bullshit artist. Do it. right?
Yeah.
Have fun. Do it.
I've seen a lot of people recently, or heard of a lot of channels. I don't watch too many Funko channels, but I've heard of a lot of people sort of like, not really posting that much, or posting like once in a blue moon. And when you'll watch them, like the quality's sort of dipped.
Well, people give up. I think that a lot of people don't garner the attention that they expect to garner, but you have to build it. I mean, Heather and I have been doing this since 2017, and for years, we had virtually no views, and we had virtually no subscribers, but it just so happened that some sort of magical event occurred, and now we're almost up to 8,000 subscribers. And although to a lot of people that might not sound humongous, but to us it's huge. You just have to work really hard, just do what you want to do and have fun while you're doing it. And I see a lot of people making like second channels and stuff like that, and they're doing all these other things. Like, that's fun too, but try to focus on one first and do really well at it, and then start working on another one. That's how I picture it. Because one day in the future, I might want to create something different also. But for now, I love what we're doing. In fact, I would never create another channel. I would just create a different version of what we're doing on the same channel and say, okay, well, here's where we're going to do, like, this is our Hot Toys thing, and here's our Funko thing, which is basically what we've been doing, right? But if it was something far different, like Heather's makeup tutorials, that would be a different channel, obviously, right? You can't have it under the same thing.
Why not?
It would just be, right? It just doesn't fit. But I just wanted to get that out there. And if anybody ever needed any advice or help, and I'm not telling you I'm like the king of everything and I know everything, but I can at least give helpful hints and tips and tricks on what I believe works and helped us over time. I'm always willing to give the helping hand. I don't have a lot of time, but I am definitely willing. If you leave me a message or drop us a line somewhere, gastlecast@gmail.com, or message us on Instagram, message us on Facebook, I will certainly get back to you and give you the best tips and tricks I can possibly give you. Okay? I just wanted to get that out there and off my chest. It's something I've been thinking about for the last couple hours, and I just thought it was something good to talk about tonight. Go ahead. What else are we looking at?
Well,
we got to close this out soon.
We have something that has been on Tino's mind
for
a while.
Sure.
What if Robert Downey Jr. gave you butterfly kisses with that $700?
Well, that might be a winner. I might go for that. That's a possibility. I'd go for that. I saw a new person down there. Go down a little bit, please, if you
Hold
wouldn't
on.
mind.
There was someone earlier.
I want to hit on some newer people, because we have a lot of our friends here, and it's great to talk to them, but it's nice to get somebody different.
No, stop. Someone said that would be awesome if you got a Marty with a signature. We actually have a Marty with a signature.
Yeah, Marty with signature. He's behind us. I'm not going to go pull him down, but he's back there. We made a video about it. You can find it. It was a couple weeks ago. But great Funko Pop, great autograph, and too bad I didn't have any conversation with Michael J. Fox, aka Marty McFly. But it was nice to be in front of him and in his presence to have him sign my Funko Pop. It was great. Say for a lot. Yep, absolutely. That always works. That always works.
I've started a little group of friends based off your guys' model.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so
22 Lifestyle. That's so great.
Harold Fuller, Gastlecast.com will take you directly to the Facebook group.
Mobility Studios, we do have fun in the group. Virtual fights with Heather is the best. It is. Heather is tough guy Heather. Can we get 100 likes on the video? Hit the like button, guys. Michael Petrino says thank you. You guys are sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you, Michael, for the hookup. Michael's a very good friend of us and the channel and all around. He's amazing.
Disfu Adrian said, I'm the only Adrian in the group. It's the only reason why I have Facebook still.
That's awesome. Disfu Adrian, thank you. Chris, you should be a motivational speaker. You'd make millions. Yeah, well, I got to tell you, it's one of those things that I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about to build people up. I do that a lot. I've actually been told that a couple times. I've never been told to be a motivational speaker, but I think sometimes I can help. People reach out and I try to do my best to help. Look at your Patreon number, Chris. We appreciate the hard effort you put in. Thank you, Dean Blockley. Yeah, Patreon's amazing. I never thought in a billion years that we would have as many patrons as we do, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. My next big purchase from Patreon is going to be a new PC so we can get our editing done. Sometimes you'll notice our videos come out very late, and that's because it takes a long time on my current PC to produce the videos. And also, we're getting our upgrade on our internet this week, Thursday, which is fantastic. But when we have the upgrade done, I'll be able to upload them faster. Right now, I'm connected by Ethernet cable across the house, but they're going to install it in this room, and I can't wait.
Oh, me neither. That's this week.
I'm the reason Top Pops made a second channel. I bitched about his YouTube's vids. Oh my God. Okay. You're hardcore.
I started watching Gastlecast because it was showing up in my recommended, and I thought it was funny for this guy screaming, "It's trash." Then we joined the Facebook group, and here we are.
Thank you, Justin McKenzie.
That is so funny because most people hate that about Chris.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest complaint we get.
Let's see. Should I sell my Deadpool collection?
If
Pablo
you don't
Perez.
like Deadpool, yeah.
By the way, Pablo Perez was having a party last night during our Patreon call. He's amazing. Pablo Perez, you're awesome. Next time, let's have a better conversation during the live. I'd love to hear more from you. You just seem like an all-around fun dude.
Brian,
I was talking about you to Heather this morning. We're eating breakfast. I was like, Pablo Perez, he just seemed like a really awesome wild man.
Brian Dill, he's so glad you were on your soapbox, and he will take you up on the guidance. He wanted to pick our brains.
Absolutely. We're always here. And also, if there's a channel out there that you have and you wanted to have Heather and I on, and you wanted to do anything with us, and you're starting out, let us know, and we will certainly come and do our best to help out. We've had a lot of people reach out to us as of late, asking to team up with us, but we've been so busy lately. I got to get better with that, where we work with other people, but we've been so damn busy. I feel like, I was telling Heather the other day, I said, we make so many videos. We make these videos every day that everything just starts melting together for me in my mind. Yeah. And time is just flying. It's a flying.
Anna Reyes, Heather, would you love an autographed Harry Potter pop? I would. I do have the 3-pack.
You do?
Of Freddie, George, and Ginny, which I got signed in person, which is like one of my favorite pops in my collection. And I feel like that's the closest I'll ever get to Daniel Radcliffe or Rupert.
Yes.
But I can still dream. I would like a Ron more than Harry, I think.
Sean Neal, he's agreeing with us on the signed pops, having them in person versus over the internet. Yes, absolutely.
That's how I feel. However, I will still purchase pops online because one, like, if I already met somebody, like, for example, I already met Tony Todd.
Right.
And got a picture with him.
Right.
So in my mind, I've already met him. So I wouldn't mind purchasing a pop, like, in a situation like this where it's like, well, I can't.
Yeah, but if we go we go to the convention,
or like Boy Meets World, like we met them, but they didn't have pops then, but now they. But have it's also, pops.
I mean, let's remember though, Heather, back when we had, as an example, our Drax Funko Pop signed by Dave Bautista. Now we have a funny story about it, about what happened. Heather ended up telling basically a life story of how we obtained the James Gunn Funko Pop to Dave Bautista, and I thought Dave Bautista's head was going to fall off after the conversation. She talked his ear off for a while, but that's a good experience, right? So for this upcoming con, Tony Todd's going to be there. I would love to go and meet him and have him autograph your Funko Pop.
Yeah,
but we won't have the Funko Pops in time, though, will we?
I don't know.
Have they released Candyman Pops? At all?
Not yet.
Damn.
I don't think.
That's what we need.
I think they're coming.
We need them. Scroll up. There's something else we have there from Anna Reyes. Whoever is new to the channel, welcome. Oh, thank you, Anna Reyes. She's saying, please sub to the Gastlecast. They are very close to 8K subs. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
I noticed a lot of statues are male. Does Heather allow you to get female one? I do.
No.
I have a female.
No women anywhere. Yes.
I have 2 females, actually. I have the Wasp, and I have Captain Marvel, actually.
Yeah, they're really cool. You do need more.
Well, I have Ahsoka coming in.
Of the heroic ladies.
I have Ahsoka coming. I'm really excited about Ahsoka as well. She's a cool character.
Hey, Oliver.
Hello, Oliver. Welcome. Pablo must have a crazy hangover this morning. Have you guys noticed selling their Blacklight collections recently? Not really. I saw somebody mention that, right? Didn't somebody mention they were selling their collection on the Facebook group?
I think a bunch of people have.
Tyler Molnar. Or Taylor Molnar, rather.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I've noticed it, but I don't know if that's like a mass exodus of getting out of black light. I think black light is like the strongest thing right now for Funko. Put it up against anything else right now. I think black light, no matter what you do, people are going to go for it. Because not only is black light like awesome looking under the black light, but if people don't already have those Funko Pops, they can just buy them and have them as their versions of Iron Man and Captain America and stuff like that. They don't have to worry about the other ones. And they're all really great molds as well.
I'm not sure if they are doing this with Pops, but Target has made one of their exclusive Transformers only available to buy if you use their Target red card. Forget it. They've done that with Pops in the past. It's normally their red chrome ones that are exclusive to Target. And typically what'll happen is the red card holders will get it first, but then you'll be able to buy it publicly later. It's weird. I don't know why they do it.
Yeah, it happened with, they did the Mandalorian, the red chrome Mandalorian at Target, remember? You had to buy with the red card?
Yeah, and there was a red Dilophosaurus.
Batman, I think?
I think there may have been a...
No.
Are you sure?
There was something. Maybe it would have been a Batman.
There have been a couple things. Which Pops do you have autographed already?
We're gonna make a video about that. Somebody actually commented about that, asking us. We have a lot.
I have a ghost face with I think 4 actors and just actors, no actresses, actors on it.
Yep.
The Harry Potter 3-pack. I have a lot of horror pop.
The Grady twins.
Yeah, Grady twins. I have a Michael Myers signed by both Nick Castle signed by Nick Castle, and then I have a separate one signed by John Carpenter, right?
Preparing for Monster Mania, maybe we'll do all of Heather's signed Funko Pops.
I have a lot
to that
really
point.
cool
We have a lot. And we had some sent to us also. Doug Bradley being one of them, the Pinhead, which was cool.
Which was really nice.
Really
Lee
cool
from $7 a Pop sent that a while ago.
A long time ago. I've been sitting through this for over an hour. Where's our giveaway? The number is 69. Thank you, Shane Millett. No giveaway this evening. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like giveaways, but we've been giving away a lot. In fact, I got a room full of stuff that we have to ship out. It's unbelievable. I had the Blacklight Hulks, but helped others in the group. I loved that thing, but had to get rid of it because it's not a rabbit hole I need. No, I totally agree. It is a rabbit hole for sure. Okay, so what a night. It's been a long night. We've been here for a long time. Been over here for about over an hour. So, at some point we got to go. Last week we stayed here until like 11 o'clock at night, but tomorrow we got to get up and we have to go to work.
I have to get up very early.
Last week we had off, so we had some more time to kill. What pop do you dislike the most? I would say I absolutely hate these. The Venom and Carnage from the new film. I do really hate them. That is not a joke. I don't like them. I know people do. I don't like them. We're giving them away soon, actually. I selected a winner on the video, but the person has not responded back. But we'll get there. We'll find somebody to send these off to because I cannot keep them. Hey, could you give info on the con with Christopher Lloyd? Go to Monster Mania, and it's in Maryland. Where is it? Hunt Valley, Maryland. That's where they'll be. Hunt Valley, Maryland. It's him and all sorts of people. But Monster Mania, Hunt Valley, Maryland. Check it out.
Britney Spears got engaged.
I know. I saw it earlier.
You didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know, Heather. I didn't realize it was going to make you go crazy.
Guys, Britney Spears got engaged.
Holy crap, Heather. Oh, my God. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for all of your support, all of your love. We appreciate all of you guys. Head over to MischiefToys.com. Check out all the Ghastly gear. Additionally, head over to Facebook and join Gastlecast We Hunt Together. That is yet a great group, a great Funko group, great collectible group where we talk all things collectible. And also check out patreon.com/Gastlecast if you want to support the channel a bit more than just viewing. Come and check us out, right? It's Hunt Valley. Yeah, Hunt Valley. Hunt Valley. Sorry, not Hill Valley, Hunt Valley. If it were Hill Valley, that'd be super awesome. Look out for new videos every single day of the week. We do not miss a single day. We'll be back yet again next Sunday live. We might even have a special guest with us for that. Leave a like for us here. Leave comments. We love all of your comments. Go and watch all of our videos from over the weekend. We did 3 brand new ones, and We posted one today that hasn't gotten a whole lot of views because it was during the day, and it seems like a lot of people hit them up at night. So go watch that video if you crave a little bit more of the Gastlecast. Thank you guys so much. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.